guys' job while we are not while you're not being interviewed. Today I'm interviewing Lindsay, Peyton, Kayla, Kate, Abby, and Leo. I've got your questions prepared based on the job you wanted to interview for. Let me turn some of this stuff down. There we go. In the meantime, you guys will be working on this PROJ.COLL.1. This is the first part of 3, doing some detailed college research. There's a worksheet I've provided, which I will pull up right here. If you go into your thread, let me move this. Hi, good morning. If you go into your thread, it is this PROJ.COLL.1 right here. And this has a similar to if you've taken my graphic design classes, some of the little like handouts I've worked with. If you would prefer a paper copy, I can get you one. But your job, if you're not interviewing, is to be working on this college research part 1 assignment. So when you click on this, it's going to open up a Word doc that you can fill in. You just type in these boxes, answering each of the or completing each of these steps to the best of your abilities, right? So the first part of this college research assignment is cost. How much is it going to run you to go to college, which is unfortunately one of the main barriers to entry in post-secondary education, going into college, going into stuff beyond high school. Cost is a major considering factor. And it's the first thing I want you to be aware of before we start analyzing the other parts of college. If you are a senior who's already committed to a college, do this assignment as if you were going to grad school or something beyond the degree that you're committing to. Other schools that you're interested in, treat this assignment as if you were doing that. Step 1 is making a list. Step 2 is finding out how much these colleges cost in-state and out-of-state. I've given some examples as well as some links. These are specific to my college experience. So this is the updated price for Eastern, for in-state, and per year. And then out-of-state, all I could find was the yearly number on links such as these. And you want to do this for each of the colleges that you listed in step 1. That's step 2. Step 3 is to look for some living accommodations, some type of apartment or dorm or somewhere that you can live nearby your school. These are the 2 apartments that I lived in when I was in college. They were not 1 bedrooms, they were 3 bedrooms, but it shows you about how much a place is going to cost, as well as providing a link to that there. And then the 4th and final step is to outline how you plan on paying for college. This is more of a short essay, long form discussion post kind of response, where you're just talking about, are you looking for scholarships? Are you paying out of pocket? Are you going to work? Are you going to have roommates, right? Tell me all the different aspects you've considered about how you're going to pay for college or how you're going to make college more affordable. Be specific on this part. Each one of these questions are worth 25 points total. So this assignment is worth 100 points, and it is part 1 of 3. We'll get into part 2 and 3 later on in the future. So when you're not interviewing, you're going to be working on the college research assignment, which is PROJ.COLL.1, part 1 cost, and you have until Friday to finish that up. While you're interviewing, there's another, let me show you actually on announcements. Your interview is worth 20 points, which is also in the projects category, and you will get that as you complete it. So you don't have to turn anything in for that necessarily. It's open until April 26th, so it's not going to show up missing or anything like that. But that's worth 20 points in the projects category. So this is if you're missing out on some things past the first quarter deadline, you're looking to get your grade up, you want to take these 2 things pretty seriously. Sound good? I did forget to mention that I wanted you guys to print your resumes, and I haven't printed them for today. So if you give me just a second to do that, I can print out the interviewees today's resumes. But if your interview is on Thursday, bring a printed copy of your resume that you want me as your interviewer to take a look at to engage with. Sound good? Any questions on what I'm asking for call.1? Yeah.
What if I don't want to go to college?
What about like trade school or some of the other you're not interested? Okay, that's okay.
I do not go to
Gotcha. I'll help you individually. Let me do the interviews and then I can catch up with you. Okay. Questions? Any other questions? Yes.
For the essay writing, then how many sentences do you want?
5 to 6.
Okay.
Not a major essay, just an essay question. Okay. All good? All right, go ahead and get to work. I'm gonna print these resumes. We might start a little bit behind schedule, but that's okay. We have an extra 10 minutes at the end. And Lindsay, you are up first. So let me get your resume going. Thank you guys for listening. Appreciate it.